All right, people, Catfish Dave here. We're out here on the big water today, someplace I've never fished, Wheeler Reservoir, Alabama. Tennessee River, this is much bigger water than East Tennessee where I'm from, much bigger water. This is the type of place here that you don't want to get caught out there in high winds. You might not make it back to the ramp. They get the 6 to 7 foot waves in a reservoir like this. As a matter of fact, there was about 6 or 7 catfish boats that got sunk in a tournament a couple years back on this lake. So either way, yeah, I'm cruising out to the main river here and I seen some fish. So I figured we'll set up on these first. We're just gonna play it by ear. You know, I'm sure later on I'm gonna drag. It's late morning. I had to wait for a bunch of rain to quit. I wanted to get an earlier start, but it was raining when I got to the ramp pretty hard, so I let that slack up. Either way, let me find a knife here. I'm gonna start cutting up some skipjack. Now, we are probably coming out of spawn. Could have some fish still on the nest, but there should be a lot more going on now than when I fished Pickwick Reservoir a while back. It should be a lot better than that, so hopefully we're here at a good time. Yeah, I seen a couple fish. There's just a little humpy thing sticking up here. We're gonna suspend a couple baits here. I got a nice wind. I may throw a bait or two out on the bottom, just scatter them here for a second. And then we'll proceed on out to the main river, which is pretty big, and I do have some wind going here. But yeah, there is definitely fish on my screen here. This bait I'm using is old. It's about 4-day-old skipjack, and I've got a few fresh. We're gonna start with the old. The skipjack's hard to catch anymore, so I don't want to waste it. There we go, I hit the bottom. Get the weight up, and I'm gonna give it another turn and a quarter. I'm in 43 feet here. That's where we're at. Yeah, this is big water here. I could easily run out of fuel around here with my 6-gallon tank. Chunk this on there. This is just a standard fish finder I'm using. Garmin 93 SV, and I'm seeing trails and lines and marks. There's something down there. We'll find out if it's hungry catfish or not. It's positioned about where catfish would be positioned, so. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and throw a couple baits out here, scatter them. It is the morning bite, so yeah, fish should be on the move a little bit, I'm hoping. And it's just perfect that I got this wind to keep my boat in line, because there's no flow in this river, so to speak, about 30,000, which is nothing for this part of the Tennessee River. The flow is low, so we'll chunk one here. Just scatter a few from the boat. I'm gonna sling one just out this way. And we'll sit here for 15, 20 minutes. I'll go ahead and hydrate. And if nothing's happened by then, we're going to ease out to this actual big lake out here, big reservoir. Plenty of water right here. I figured we'd start here. There we go. We'll get that on out there. I'm gonna grab me an electrolyte. Get plenty hydrated here. I got plenty of snacks and drinks to hold me over for the day. Oh. Look, 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 look. Oh yeah. Woo, that feels like a good one there. Ha ha. That ain't no little fish there, y'all. Ain't no little fish at all. Yeah. Coming up under the boat. This is where these suspended baits are going to get in my way here. Matter of fact, I'm going to get it out of the way. Get out of the way there. Okay. Yeah. See what we got on here. Nice fish. That's a good one. He's all marked up from the spawn. Yeah, that's a good one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that fish got big sores on his back from nesting. That's a nice fish to start with. Definitely so. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Big old headed fish there. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll show you here in a minute. I'm gonna chunk this out real quick, y'all. And we'll take a look at him. Look at there, look at there, look at there, look at there. I dropped that bait down and we got hit. Just hold on tight there, old fishy. Oh, I think he come loose, y'all. He did come loose. He did. I don't think that was a bad fish neither. Get this fish up in the camera before anything else happens. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Well, that fish done slid off there. Hold still, fishy. Long, long male. Can you see them sores? On the back of them? Yeah. Coming off the nest. All right, y'all. Had a shot at 3, got 1 landed. That rod took a brief bite, and that rod had 1 on it for a while. Either way, let's move around a little bit. Man, there's a lot of, I'm seeing a lot of good stuff on the maps here. A lot of places that could be a lot more interesting than this. This was just the first stop. Let's go ahead and reel in and start exploring a little bit here. Could be a little rough out there with this wind, but let's get her done. Let's have some fun. I bet you this barge is going to try to pull right in here where I'm at, because this is the actual channel I'm in. Let me see what he's going to do. Yeah, it looks like he's going to cut to the inside of me. I'm going to go ahead and drop. We'll fish this just a few minutes. There's a lot of stuff here I want to fish. Yeah, it's just like pretty much this river channel ledge, and then of course we got some kind of tree down there, obviously. If it's sticking up at a 43 foot of water, that has to be a pretty big tree down. Something just came up and looked at my suspended bait. Come up and give it a look. This is old skipjack we're starting out with. There he goes. I knew he gave it a look. There he goes. Let's see what he does. He's definitely on there. There he goes. Yep, he gave it a look. Yeah. Stepping on my hat here. All right, smaller one. That's a Watts bar size fish right there. He's kind of whisker hooked. Let's see if I can get him in. Come on now, quit rowing, and I'm gonna try to get you in. Yeah. Get on down there then. Yeah. Couple bites, 1 fish here on this. Ain't been here no time. Old Watts bar size fish. They do have locks separating these reservoirs, and those fish from Watts Bar can make their way down into here. We're gonna follow this to where it dumps into the main river here and look around. All right, y'all, we went downriver and went through a kind of a deeper hole, not seeing much in the hole. Everything I'm seeing is pretty much structure orientated. These fish ain't just hanging out in deep holes or just randomly everywhere. They seem to be hanging on steep ledges or structure of some sort. There's much better upriver. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start dragging upriver. The spots I wanna fish are way up there, and if I go up there, I'm not gonna have enough fuel to get back. So we're gonna start dragging. I've got a series of like underwater islands or big humps out here. We're gonna start trucking upriver through this stuff here, dragging some baits. Oh man, you should always turn your clicker off when you cast. All right, y'all, we're dragging 4. And like I say, the stuff I really want to fish is a ways upriver. It looks like about 8-10 miles up the river. But we're gonna drag for a while, work our way up there with the trolling motor, save my fuel. If a storm does pop up on me, I want to have fuel. You don't want to get caught out on this lake in bad weather in a boat like this. I got some small fish just drilling this bait. There ain't gonna be nothing left but skin here in a minute. There's a bite, small bite. Getting small bites so far on 2 rods. The rods that are getting bit are right on the ledge. The ones up here on top of the hump ain't getting squat. They are structure orientated today. Y'all, I forgot to put any sunblock on the old nose there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this hat. It's all bent out of shape from stepping on it, but it helped keep some of the stuff off my face, right? All right, y'all, I'm gonna reach into the snack box here. Somewhere I've got me some of them Craven crackers. Right there. We get a couple Craven crackers. And I've got some Dietz and Watson jalapeno and cayenne cheddar cheese. You can see the chunks of jalapenos and cayenne pepper. Yes, sir. It's gonna be mighty tasty right there. Oh, yeah, I believe he tore it off there. Did he stay? He might have stayed on there. I believe he did stay on there. He did. Yeah, about the area I thought we'd get hit. Don't feel like no big fish, or at least not yet anyway. Yeah, I'm feeling too much tail kicking. Either way, it's a fish. I guess fish number 3 on Wheeler. Yeah, fish number 3. Got some sores on it. It's just heavy enough I'll net it. All right, y'all. Pretty marked up fish. All right, y'all, we're gonna drag one without a planer board. That can give it a slightly different action. Obviously, these fish are in a lethargic mood, but we're gonna drag one without a planer board. It just gives a little more bounce to that bait. You can see that one there, he grabbed a hold of it, didn't really want it. And here again, it's the wrong time of day for sure. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go, and it's a better fish too. It's a better fish. That's what I said, man. Sometimes just dragging it behind the boat makes all the difference in the world. It's a better fish, I can tell by the way he's pulling. Let me slow my boat down. Slow her down to 0.2 here. Tighten my drag up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting them little tail kicks on this one. He's going to the left pretty hard. Oh, there he is. Well, he ain't that big. Felt bigger than that when he hit, but oh well, there's fish number 4. Either way, we'll continue with the drag him behind the boat experiment, because that may be the ticket. That's an old beat up male fish there. Oh. Come on, old beat up male fish. This one's got some teeth on it. Either way, it didn't take long dragging straight behind the boat. So we'll keep doing that. He's on there. He's on there. He's gonna make me catch him too. Let's see what we got here. He's on there. Everything coming on the right side of the boat for the most part. I think this was a head piece. It could be a head bite, I don't know. Some days are like that. Either way, we're not skunked today here in old Wheeler Reservoir. Here again, we are just coming out of spawn. Hoping to see something really big that's willing to eat. before the day's out. Yeah. Oh, that's a watch bar fish for sure right there. Just the amount of slime on them fish this time of year. You gotta be kidding me. I believe that little fish is gonna make me catch him, y'all. I believe he's stuck on there. I believe he is. He is. There's a big flat up here, and I'm gonna pull it because so far the channel is these little piranhas here. And like I say, we're working our way up to some real structure. I'm just feeling the place out as I go. But yeah, there's a lot of these small bait robin size out here. I wonder if that's even a blue cat. What do we got on here? It's channel cat, I believe. Sure is. Old channel cat out here. Yeah. Woo! Channel catfish. Yeah, buddy. No bait on there. Yeah, these small fish, we got to get away from them. They need to put some kind of net or something across the lock at Watts Bar to keep those smaller fish from coming down here. All right, y'all, that was quite a ride. I hope my hair ain't messed up. Either way, I've got 3 more things up my sleeve. This is one of them. All right, so that far left board is going like through this deeper gully. And then I am going over the boat ride over a shallower hump. And these other boards should go over both sides of that hump. So, and then there's another one farther up. Oh, he's on, he's on, he's on. Yeah, I've seen a couple bigger marks coming across this thing. 12 foot of water is what my boat's in. I don't know what kind of fish this is, but I've seen a couple bigger marks. He's just coming to me now, so it's hard to tell what he is. Kind of a dead stop there. Let me slow this boat on down. He's just hanging out. Oh no, don't you come off, sucker. Okay. He's fighting a little bit now. He rolled on me. Thought he popped off. All right, y'all, it's getting hot out here. It's coming up to the boat here. 12 foot of water is what my boat's in. Like I say, there's a bunch of humps out here. What do we got here? What do we got here? Are you any better, or are you just laying in the current on me? Still somewhat a small fish. Yep. But I did see a bigger mark we went over, so we'll take it. Either way, we're not skunked on Wheeler Reservoir. Come on now. Yeah, still a what I call a summer-sized fish. Bigger than some of them, but we'll keep pressing on. Yeah. We've now moved into this not very deep secondary channel, 26 foot. The shallow hump idea only produced one fish in about 45 minutes, so a few bites after that, but all right, y'all, we're beating a dead horse. I'm gonna get on some real nasty structure up here. I'm assuming there's gonna be nasty structure there. It's basically a big stop in the middle of the channel. So we're gonna head over there. That'll be the next thing in line. All right, y'all, I'm gonna ride around this ledge right here. Seeing small fish. Just a big island in the middle of the river, and well, that's a big stop. This river can get a lot of flow in it sometimes. Yeah, I'm seeing fish. I'm seeing fish now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop right there. Right there, I'm gonna stop. We'll try this for a minute, and then we'll drag some of this deeper water up here. Woo, it's getting hot. Yeah. Oh, shoot. There's a bite as soon as it started raining. Yeah. As soon as it started raining. Oh, let me cover my phones up. I don't wonder where the other one's at. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, as soon as the rain started, we got popped. Like I say, I'm seeing fish down there. Still not a big fish for this lake. Come on now, my phone's already wet. A little fatter. I'm gonna put a net on them just so I don't pop no hooks off out here. Not a long fish, but fat. Yeah, I've got one cloud over me, and it's raining. I wonder if this fish has got mussels in it. Yeah, another old dinky one. We're not getting skunked here on Wheeler Reservoir. They taste it, they just don't eat it. There's another bite. And you can see them on the graph. About to get hung up on that dragon rod. It's trying hard. I've already tried sitting on them and that just produced one, so we're trying to move, dragging and suspended. I'm getting shallower now. On the dragging rod. Like I say, they're here. It's just hard to get them to eat. Yeah, I need to pick my baits up a little bit here at Bleep. Or I'm gonna hang them up, getting shallower. There we go. There he is. Yeah. Another fish. Pulling hard. Let me give this another half turn up here. He's gonna get right in it. Look at him. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah. That's probably, could be the second heaviest one of the day. We're picking them off one by one. Come on. Come on. There's a bite. Yeah, they're down there. It's just a matter of getting them to commit to the bait. Of course, the sun's in the camera now, but he ain't no monster. So we'll just hold him up. Yeah, a fatter one. Like I say, it's probably the second. He's bigger than some of them other dinks we've been getting. There's another one of them. Dragon rod's getting bit. Dragon rod's on. Big barge are coming. That's another channel cat. That's two channel cat we've got today. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Come on in here, old channel cat. Yeah, boy. Channel cat. Yeah. All right, y'all. we've gave this point a good fair shake. We covered, God, at least a couple 100 yards of this thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and start throwing dragon rigs out this side, and then once we pass the actual underwater point, I'm gonna spread them out again. I will be into fresher bait now. It's all I've got left. But we'll go ahead and get the left side of the boat deployed. Woo, look at there. Look at there. Now there's finally a big mark. That's the second big mark I've seen all day right there. And he's up off the bottom. He's about 8 foot up off the bottom. That's a lot bigger fish right there. We're getting real close to the end of this underwater point, and then I'm just gonna drag forward. Cross my fingers. If I catch one of those, he's gonna be bait. So he better hope I don't catch him. On the dragon rod. See if he'll stay buttoned up. Yeah. We're just about to the point of this thing. Come on. What I got right now, I've got a hold of several I thought were good size, and they weren't. Yeah, it ain't much. Just ornery. Come on up around that suspended line there. My face is sunburned on one side. Normally I'll put some sunscreen on, but did not think about it. It was pouring the rain when I started. Either way, y'all, we are not skunked. That's a bigger fish. It's fatter than what we've been getting. Now watch him get into that suspended line and get out. It's definitely fatter than what we've been getting. Yeah. Yeah. That other one was long, but that one's fat, so. Little better fish. Come on up in here. Get in there, man. You gotta be kidding me. Got you that time. Yeah, we got you that time. Yeah, that's a better one. No. He's all in the net, funny. You got the weight in the wrong spot. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's a better one for sure. I'm gonna turn this boat to where the sun ain't right in our face. All right, y'all, we got the sun somewhat out of our face there. Finally, a better fish coming up right in front of the point of this thing. That's a better one. It's got some weight to it. Either way, we'll take it. We're gonna have to. All right, y'all, we have not caught a really good fish suspending, so I'm gonna drop these. We're gonna continue to drag. That was actually an older bait that fish hit. Look at there, don't even have bait on here from the little dinkies hitting it, so let's get it up out of the way. There's a big fish on the side scan way over there. Leaving a nice big shadow, big fat shadow. Seeing everything to the left, so I'm gonna aim the boat left. Yeah, they're definitely over there to the left side. There's definitely fish. Let's go straight over to the left as much as we can. Not seeing nothing on the right side of the boat. Yeah, going way to the left. Look at them while they're in that current. Look at them while they're in the current. Yeah. Yeah, what the current has picked up. It's one reason it's harder to get them in. Up at the top. Is that a bite or a hang up? That's almost a hang up. Yeah, boy. Come on up here, Catfish. We are not skunked on Wheeler Lake. It's bigger than some of them dinks we've been catching. It's a little thicker fish. Old fat fish. I'm not gonna turn the boat around because it ain't quite as much as the other one, but it's got a gut on it now. One old fat gut. They're ornery. Ornery. Yeah, that one's got a lot of belly on it. Yeah, there's no fat belly there. Yeah, I'm starting to see more fish on the side scan now, the farther we get upriver. All right, y'all. I don't know where I'm gonna stay or if I'm gonna stay, and it's a long way back to the ramp. So I'm gonna ease back to the Elk River, and we may have time to fish that on the way back to the ramp. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, all right, y'all. It took me 25 minutes just to get back to this point on the Elk River, and I still got a good ways to go up. I've briefly stopped here. I see a lot of fry coming to the top of the water. But yeah, not enough time to fish by the time I got back. And of course, I'm not set up for night videos, and I have no idea where I'm gonna stay, so I guess we're gonna call it a day. Biggest lesson here is don't take a road trip too close to the spawn. That's what I done here, and it was a lot better than when I was on Pickwick Reservoir, but it's still got a little time to iron out before it's right for some good quality fish. Either way, we caught some fish today. This is a video. There was some fish in the video. That makes the fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out.